Hello, friends. Welcome back to the LMSDaily show. And I really welcome you for this second episode of the season. We are going to learn a lot of things about the Moodle as well as the ongoing things in the edtech world right now. Thank you for joining this show. I really welcome all of you who are watching this show after through a recording on YouTube, or you are watching this show through any other mode of communications. Thank you very much for staying with me. First of all, I would like to share the agenda for today. So you can see the agenda on the screen right now, and we have this agenda document ready at the address bit.ly/lmscd-live. So you can check this URL anytime to go through the agenda for the next week. Now, you can connect with us through the different means. You can follow us on the blog lmsdaily.com, or you can send me an email directly through mail@lmsdaily.com. You can also connect with us through Twitter at the lmsdaily.com, at lmsdaily, and on Facebook also at the lmsdaily. On YouTube, we have a channel named as LMSDaily, so you can search in YouTube and find out the channel. You can also download our free resource on Moodle, which is named as How to Use Moodle 4.1. It is a elaborative manual for teachers, which you can use as a reference guide to create your own courses in Moodle. It explains about different activities and the resources, as well as the best practices you can use to create engaging content on Moodle. If you have any feedback, you can drop us in the comments section of this video, or you can connect with us through any of these means. So just feel free to share your feedback with me or with our LMSCD team anytime. I really welcome all of your feedback. Now, coming to the agenda for this week episodes, we are going to learn about the Moodle admin tip of the week, where we will be seeing the default activity completion settings and how you can set them up as an admin. Second, we will check the Moodle teachers tip of the week, where we will discuss about how you can enable or disable group messaging easier in Moodle 4.3. Then we will be looking at the Moodle plugin of the week, and this week we are going to take on the Commander plugin, which is a really handy plugin for the admins to make your life easier. And then we will discuss about the general Moodle updates as well as the Moodle association updates, and then upcoming edtech events. And then we will look around the exciting new tools which are coming now, or the latest tech news. So now let us get started with our first Moodle admin tip of the week. So let me share my browser screen. Okay. So now I am on my Moodle site as a site admin, and here I will be just showing you the first tip of this week, which is how you can set up the default activity completion on your Moodle site. Now you can see that I will be going to this site admin page here, and then under the courses tab you can see default settings. So here you can set the default settings for the courses as well as for the course custom fields, and then in the middle you can see the default activity completion. So just click on this one. As a teacher, you might have observed that the different activities in Moodle requires a different completion criteria, such as the resources needs a view only, and the other activities such as the forum needs either the student has to post a forum discussion, or he has to answer, or he has to pass the quiz with a certain grade similar to that specific things. So on this page, you can set up the different activity completion criteria which are used by your institute across the Moodle, such as you can expand this assignment and choose whether the student can manually mark this as complete, or you can add your own requirements by clicking the add requirements button. Here you can define whether they can view the activity and then it will be marked as complete, or they need to make a submission to the assignment, then only it will be marked as complete, or they need to receive a grade. And once you check this receive a grade, you can choose either they need to get a passing grade or any grade will work. So once you are done with this, just click on save changes. So now the assignment activity completion settings are updated. Similarly, you can go through different things here, such as the book, book is a resource, so we will not have these many these many criteria required here. So let us click on this add requirement, and here you can see that only the view activity is a requirement here. So let us click on view activity and then click save changes. Now let me go down until we see this quiz, which is the most important activity. So let us click the add requirements button here, and let me say that the minimum attempts. So activity is completed when students do all the following. So either they have attempted at least once or they receive a grade. Now they can mention that they have received a passing grade. So we mentioned that passing grade or all available attempts completed. Since we are using this minimum attempts also, so we have to check this and then click save changes. And so on, you can go through each activity here. You can just choose the settings accordingly. And then once you are done with all the settings, then whenever you go to any course and add any activity, then you will see the completion settings which you have chosen here as the completion setting requirements in that course. Let me show you by adding an assignment in a course that we are getting a requirement of make a submission and receive any grade. So I will just go to my courses and click on the course and turn on the editing mode. Kindly note that I'm still in admin mode. So I will just click on add an activity and click assignment, and then I will give it a name, test assignment, and then I will just scroll down directly to the completion condition here. And here you can see that the things which we have set up as the admin on the previous screen are currently shown exactly as it is. Now this can help your teachers to make the completion conditions faster, because if they are using the same conditions over different activities and they are adding, let's say, assignments multiple times in their course, so they can have these default settings through admin panel, and then they can easily set up these completion conditions and click on save changes. So this way, as a admin, you can set up the default activity completion settings in Moodle. I hope you are able to follow me along. If you have faced any problems during this one, you please feel free to share me through the comments section below or any other modes mentioned in the agenda document. Now coming to the next tip of the week for teachers, enable disable group messaging. So for this one, I will be just going to my screen as a teacher. So I am on the same Moodle site on my local host, and I am logged in as a teacher for this course. So you can see that I'm having a teacher one, and here we have a teacher one as the teacher for this course. So now let me go to this course, and you can manage all your course participants under this participants tab here. Now on this page, you can see all the enrolled users in this course, but I would like to edit the groups of this course. So let us expand this drop down and choose the groups menu here. On this page, you will see all the groups added to your course, and here you will see the members of the group once you have selected any group here. As of now, you can see that I have 0 mentioned next to the name of this group, so which means that there are no members of this group. But once you select this group, then you have these additional controls enabled. Now let us say that you have 3 or 4 groups, so you can just select all those groups and click on this enable messaging or disable messaging, so that you can enable the messaging across the group easily. You can also edit the group settings to change it one by one, but this button will help you enable or disable the messaging faster than ever. So please make use of it and let us communicate better with our students. Now moving on to the next agenda item for the day, which is the Moodle plugin of the week, and we are going to discuss the Commander plugin. So let me go back to my Moodle site here, and first I will show you the Commander plugin. This is specially made for the admins who are using the Moodle site day in, day out, and performing a lot of actions through the web interface. There are many admins who are making use of the command line features, but if you are not using the command line features, then this thing can be of immense use for you. This can save a lot of time for you. This can be very handy for you to find out different items within the admin menu. Now I will first download this plugin. So you can download it from the Moodle plugins repository from the link moodle.org/plugins/local_commander. So I will just click on download, and now I will go back to my Moodle site and click on plugins, install plugins, and I will be just dropping this to install. Click continue, go through the plugin installation steps one by one. Let us click continue, and then choose upgrade Moodle database now. And then click continue here on the last page. We have this commander plugin installed on our Moodle site. It will come only with one setting, like which key you would like to set up to enable this commander pop-up menu. I will just leave it to the default, which is the key just above the tab known as backquote or the tilde key. So you can just click on save changes here. And now whenever I am in the admin menu or I am logged in as a site admin, I just need to click that key and it will show me a pop-up like this. Here you can search for different items, such as I would like to purge my cache, so I will just search for cache, and here you can see all the different items whichever you would like to see. So let us say that I would like to go to purge caches page, so just click on this one. And similarly you can search for different items like users or default activity completion settings. So here you will be taken back to the default activity completion page directly. So it can really save you a lot of time. Instead of searching the different items under these different tabs, you are spending a lot of time as a Moodle admin. So this commander plugin is of immense use. So I definitely recommend it to all of you to just give it a try and let me know your feedback about if it is of any help to you or not. But for me, and I am managing a lot of Moodle clients, so for me it really saves a lot of time because I'm mostly using the web interface instead of the command line interface. So it definitely saves me a lot of time. Thank you. And now moving to the next general Moodle updates. So I will be just opening a forum post. So here you can see Aurelie, who was the community engagement lead for Moodle HQ since last few months, has taken a leave from Moodle project and she will be moving away to some other commitments. And Olga Koning will be the new community site manager. So she will be taking over from Aurelie and will be managing the community sites for the Moodle. So let us wish our best to Aurelie from the LMSDaily team, and we would like to welcome Olga to the Moodle project. We hope that she will be managing the community much better and make it a huge success in the future. Now coming to the next Moodle association updates, the project proposal deadlines for this current project development cycle has been 28th of February 2024. So you need to suggest your projects before the 28th of February 2024. As of now, there are only few projects. Two projects are suggested. So first one is the assign manually graded quiz questions to specific grader. So this can be one of the things which are generally asked by a lot of educational institutes. And the second one is the course enrollment cap. So here the proposer has asked for the current course enrollments are set at the enrollment method level. This means that if you have two separate enrollment methods, there is no way to manage a course enrollment cap. This modification would allow you to set enrollment caps at the course level and choose which enrollment methods should be part of the cap. So that is also a pretty wonderful project. I believe that both of them, if can be integrated in Moodle in the upcoming years, that it can make it much better. If you have any other project, you can also suggest as a part of the Moodle Users Association. So please feel free to visit the site moodleassociation.org and suggest your own project in this. And now we will be moving on to the upcoming EdTech events. So here we have the Moodle Netherlands, which will be starting pretty soon on 31st of January. It will be a one-day event and it will be held in Netherlands. Similarly, we have the next Moodle Moot in Japan, which will be held from 16th to 18th of February. And then we will have the Moodle Moot Canada, which will be held from 1st to 2nd of May. For more details, you can visit the LMS Daily site and check out the events page to know the upcoming EdTech events in your area which you would like to join. So here you can see that we have OER 24, which is the Open Education Conference. Apart from the Moodle EdTech events, we have a lot of other events also coming up. So you can join the COSN 2024, then you can join the Moodle Mode Finland, you can join the e-learning Africa. So there are plenty of options to grow your network and uh, have a integrate have a networking with a lot of educators around the world. Now let us check out these new tools named as Bionify. I personally checked this out and it really is a pretty wonderful and handy tool. And the icing on the top is that it is also an open source software. So let me just show you how this works. So the site is bionify.xyz. So you can check out this URL, and once you are there, you can see that there is a Chrome extension for Bionify. So I'm using this Chrome browser as of now, and I already have installed this. So here you can see the Bionify extension here installed. So what it does is you can see on this left hand panel that this is the text which is unbionified, which means that it is a normal text. And then this is the bionified text, which highlights certain words, certain alphabets of the word so that you can read it faster. So according to them, this is a faster way because our brain can easily grasp these words which are having some certain letters highlighted with bold. So it can increase up to 1.5 times of your reading speed as they have mentioned here. So let us see how this will work. So once you click on this one, you can see this Binify Read Faster Chrome extension and you can just install this. And once it is installed, you can just add it to your toolbar. Now, whenever you will visit any page, you can just click this Binify button and then click on toggle Binify, and you can see that it has already uh, bold the specific alphabets of the words on this page so that you can read it faster. I have not yet researched into how much reading speed can be increased by using these type of words, but for me this looks promising for readers who are reading through a lot of text in the whole day. So if you can just test it out and let me know your feedback about the Bionify, then I will be glad to research about it in much deep details. And this is it. Now the last agenda point for today is about the Google course for educators. So I will be just showing you about a lot of courses from Google which are there for the educators. So the agenda document contains the link for the Google courses for educators, so you can just take a note of it. And then once you are there on this page, you can see that there are a lot of courses provided by the Google on Google for Education. So you can see that basic use of Google Workspace and intermediate use of Google Workspace. So you can see the level, the course, uh, stars. Then you can also go through these courses one by one. So it is pretty wonderful repository of free courses for the educators. So you can make use of these specific courses such as the digital citizenship and safety course, which is of immense use for the educators in especially this online learning world. And then tools for diverse learners training. And then you can also make use of this support English language learners, etc. There are a lot of other courses which you can go through. So this is it for today's episode, and I believe that we are at the end of the agenda for today. So thank you very much for watching and staying with me until this time. and I am really glad that you have joined us for tonight. So please don't forget that our next episode will go live on next Thursday at the same time, 4:30 p.m. GMT plus 4. So if you are joining from any part of the world, don't forget that we are always live on every Thursday, 4:30 p.m. GMT plus 4, which is the time zone for Dubai as well as for the Port Louis. So next time we will be meeting soon on 1st of February. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye bye.